So here's what happened. EO9 hit me up and they was like, hey, if you install and review our stereo, we will help support the Datsun project. And I'll be damned if they did just that. So today we're going to be installing and reviewing their stereo. And in exchange for that, the Datsun's going to get a fucking turbo. So thank you EO9 for supporting the channel, and if you all support the channel, I hope you all stick around and check this out, because it's actually pretty dope. Like this bad boy is the screen. So what comes with it? It looks like a dash removal tool. See what's in here, probably wiring stuff. Yep. It's like various wiring harnesses. Got your user manual. We'll get to this in a second. No one cares about the paperwork. Here is the actual head unit itself. This is touchscreen. I believe it's like 8 inches or something. It's gotta be more than 8 inches. I don't know. It's pretty big. This is the monitor of it. And over here, this is like the actual like brains and controls of it. This is what you're actually like going to be installing. So this is what you'll actually plug into your car. So basically your screen will mount to this. This ribbon cable will go into the back of this. And this is the stereo. Thank you for choosing EO9. Thank you for sponsoring the Datsun video. All right, let's get to it. So originally I was gonna put the stereo in the Datsun. However, the Datsun is a single din. I didn't wanna hack it up. And I've had a buddy since about 10th grade who has helped me out a lot on stuff. He's even helps film some stuff on this channel. And his stereo is lacking in his car, and he likes all the techie stuff. So I am surprising him today, and I was like, hey, come over, let's hang out and stuff. But what he doesn't know is he's gonna be coming over, and we're gonna be putting this new stereo in his car, and he should be stoked. Speak of the devil, here he is. Look at that damn Suzaki. Boy, he don't even know. You remember that stereo I said I had to install for a video? Yeah. I'm giving it to you.
No way, dude. Really?
Yeah, what do you think? But there's a catch. Hmm? You have to model in front of your car for the camera.
Give me a second.
Yeah, okay, you can keep your clothes on. But we need a modeling session in front of this damn Suzaki. Let's see it. So this is his whole head unit. It was just a double din Clarion CX305. I think these things are like 10 years old now. I remember seeing them when I was in high school. And the interface for this thing sucks. Like, to pair shit to Bluetooth, or even, it took me 20 minutes to figure out how to change the time, and I still didn't figure it out. So we got his old harness pulled out. Basically, as far as I know, they don't do vehicle specific for this particular stereo. They do other vehicle specific kits that come with like the whole dash and everything. But this specific one, we're going to have to take this harness and adapt it to this. This is for steering wheel controls for his car. I'm not too keen on doing stereos, but I'll see if I can get this to work for him. If not, basically to get this adapted to this plug, it's pretty straightforward. You basically have a positive and a negative for each speaker in the car, and they're all labeled too on both harnesses that he has. So I'm going to basically cut these and adapt these wires here to this plug, and should be getting everything working.
Breathe you in like oxygen, oh, in an otherwise suffocating world. I'm reaching out for arms, I'm drowning in the open-ended love we're making, girl. Exhale the past, inhale the future. the truth at last. Change my heart, change my mind. For the last time, I wanna believe in the life I've led. I don't wanna leave another word unsaid. You know my heart will follow you in tomorrow. In tomorrow.
Alright, so I time-lapsed doing some of the wiring and pulling some of the panels off because that's boring stuff. Who wants to watch that? It's pretty straightforward if you ever done any other kind of radio. Basically, you just had to take your positives and negatives and adapt it to this harness and run your wires. It has a Wi-Fi thing to it. It's like a little black, I'll show you it here in a second. And there's also a GPS thing we had to run, as well as this little microphone for your Bluetooth audio for your phone and stuff like that. But we got everything hooked up. I'm not able to hook up steering wheel controls. I can't, if you can, I can't find how to. But nonetheless, it's still a huge upgrade for him, so he don't really care too much on that. So we just have a few cables to hook up, and then he should be good to go. We already have this plug in this. We just need to take this and connect it into here, and then we will test to see if we fucked up or not. Let me get the screen and we'll turn the car on and see if everything works. So we're gonna go ahead and turn this car on, and please work. Boom! Hell yeah. It's a dope ass screen though. And you have like your touch sensitive buttons over here, your power and stuff like that. We have everything hooked up except the stereo, like the FM, AM radio line. So we're gonna go ahead and make sure just about everything else works. All right, so we got a nice non-copyright song pulled up. I think we need to go to Bluetooth music.
It's constantly.
There's no information because I'm on YouTube, but I think normally it will have like your Pandora or whatever there. Hell yeah.
It sets me free. It's a run, I can't make right. I love the butterfly you set myself.
This is his, like I said, his AM, FM stuff. I don't know. I guess people still use those. And we just kind of need to tuck all this shit back in here. This is what I think 90% of places do when you take it to get it done. Just tuck the shit in here and make sure nothing gets pinched. Alright, so here is the head unit. We have messed around with it some. You can, oops, copyright. You can basically, like, you can swipe and go to these different pages. We did find out that we didn't hook in the brake connection. So a lot of these we can't access right now. Like it has Netflix. But a lot of these we can't access right now, like YouTube. Like you say, we go to hit YouTube. Do not operate while driving. If you can see that, my camera doesn't like focusing. There we go. It says do not operate. So we will have to fix that. That's just a matter of wiring the brake thing up to the e-brake. So when you pull your e-brake, basically says that it's parked and you're not moving. But everything else works great. Here's your navigation. It links up to the hotspot in your phone, which I currently am not linked up to, but you can see where we are right now. And you have your Bluetooth music, Bluetooth like for connectivity and stuff, so you can go on here. You can even like dial someone's number and call it straight from here, which is really cool now for like nowadays with all the phone laws. This even comes with an OBD2 port connection. You can get a Bluetooth one or a hard line. I don't know. I don't know if you can get a hard line. I know if you're for sure you can connect it somehow. I'm assuming Bluetooth since there's a Bluetooth thing down here, and it can actually give you like engine diagnostic information, which is really cool for us car guys. Overall though, like it's super sleek, but it's getting dark right now. I'm going to wait until tomorrow and I'm going to film a little bit more, let you all hear it. Yeah, overall, really enjoy it. And tomorrow I'll have time to fix the parking and everything like that, because it is getting dark, as you can see. So I'll have time to fix that so y'all can see that, the bits and pieces of that. And after we plug that in, his FM and AM radio still isn't working, so I don't know if I didn't plug it in all the way, but we will check that out as well. All right, so it's the next day now, and we went ahead and got everything working. The steering wheel controls are working. The radio's working for some reason. They got unplugged last night. I don't know if I forgot to unplug it or forgot to plug it back in. And we got a toggle switch put in for the stereo, because if you don't have the e-brake active, there's certain features you can't access. But instead, we just put in a toggle switch. It's easier to run, and this solves our problem. So that being said, what do I think about the stereo? Now, honestly, if I'm being completely honest here, I was skeptical at first, just like anyone would be. $200 for the stereo, the big touchscreen on it. And I know that's not everyone's cup of tea, but I really like it. If we're being like completely honest here, like the fit and finish of it is really nice. The integration is great. Like, you don't need any aftermarket steering wheel control modules or anything like that, like a normal stereo. You can program everything into it on the thing itself. We had to connect one wire and one ground to the stereo, and you could program all of the steering wheel controls just from that. Whereas normal stereos that I'm used to working with, you have to buy like a $60 to $100 steering wheel control module box and just all kinds of stuff. Everything runs really seamless on it too. We haven't had any problems. We haven't had any crashes. He actually drove home and used it some last night. Still hasn't had any problems out of it. And I know a lot of people are going to say, you know, this is like having a TV in your car. It's just going to distract you from driving. That comes down to the responsibility of the driver. And the fact that it has hands-free calling, Bluetooth, and you can use your steering wheel controls, I think you're going to be less distracted using this than say another head unit that doesn't have those features. With that being said, what do you think?
I think it's amazing. I mean, there's so much you can do on it.
This is my friend CJ, like I previously mentioned. Me and him, we play all kinds of like PC games and stuff. He's like the nerdy kid. He's not really into cars, but he likes stuff like this. He likes functional stuff. And whether you're into cars or not, I think we think this is a good upgrade.
Oh yes, very much.
Compared to what his old one was. Even something that surprised me is when you turn the headlights on, there's a daytime brightness mode and a nighttime brightness mode, and when you turn your headlights on, it'll automatically switch to the nighttime brightness for you. So yeah, I could talk for a long time on all of its features and everything, but honestly, like 100% with you guys, I really like this product. Kind of mad I didn't put it in the Challenger, but I got to help out a friend, and they're supporting the Datsun build, and that's all I care about. So do me a favor, check out the link down in the description so you can check out the stereos for yourself. This model was only, I think it's on sale for about $220 right now. And make sure to hit the like button, turn on the bell for notifications. More Datsun build stuff coming up. We're gonna get this bitch turbo. It's getting done, and this thing's going gaps and fools. So hope y'all enjoy this video. Hope y'all have a great day. Say bye.
See ya.
Run it up, she showing love. Run it up, she wanting some. Fucking all these commas up. Run it up, run it up, run it up, baby. Run it up, run it up, run it up, baby. She in the club, yeah. She showing love, she showing love.
And install. What the fuck am I doing? What is this shit? Who wrote this shit?